Hey guys, Frost here. Today we are going to be going over Artifact Material Raid, second video. Today we'll be talking about the rewards in the raid itself. I wanted to go through this in the last video, but as it was too long already, I decided to leave it for the separate video on its own. So as we can see here, we have three different types of meteorites. So we have purple, we have yellow, and we have red ones. And what is the common in all of them is this mithril. So we can get either of these two or the purple one, depending on a stage, but the mithril would be the same for every stage. So that's really nice because the mithril is a thing needed to upgrade them. The only constant is that as you progress you get more and more mithril, and but at some points you switch to possibility of getting a higher base meteorite. So the reason why it is really ineffective to farm this early on is because you first need to obtain the meteorites, and then you need to summon with them. So again, another RNG. If you have like ability only to farm the purple ones, you can only summon legendary and the purple. So you epic. You're not able to summon mythic at all. So at no percentages. So yeah, that's not that good. So farming purple is ill-advised. It shouldn't be done unless you're really at like roadblock, you cannot pass it, you need just a little bit more attack or something like that. And then if you farm the legendary ones, you get the chance to get the mythic one. It is still really low and you're still gonna be getting mainly the epic ones, but if you're gonna start farming for, let's say, event and to do event even, then you can start farming at that point a bit, not going all out or anything else. So just to complete the event or something. And then when you're able to farm the stage 18 and obtain just flawless meteorites, so the red stuff, then it would be advised to start farming them. For example, at the moment my progress is really bad in Gear Raid 2, and I'm able only to clear the stage 18. And today there's started the Oracle Trial and to Gear Raid 2. As you can see, I'm not doing it at all, because it's not worth spending too much stamina just to get 15 crystals and 75. Maybe this epic skill does, but yeah, that's really not an issue. And I don't have enough shards to compete to get another summon, and it's really not worth it blowing all the stamina just to get the shards. There are better ways to awaken the heroes. So as you can see, I'm not doing Gear Raid 2. Where 18 is fine to do, but I would suggest opt not to at my stage if you're not doing 19 plus. So the same way would be for the Artifact Material Raid. So if you're not getting just the legendary ones, I would advise not farming it. On the later stages, you can maybe decide just to complete the event, not fight for the top spots, and when you get 18, then you can go all out and start farming to get all the juice and everything else. At that point, you would probably be 18 on Gear Raid 1, 2, and 3 as well. So, yeah. So, what will you be looking to get here? So if we look into the list of all the items that we can get from there, I would strongly suggest these three very early on. Warsong is the best early on if the heroes have below 2000 attack. and I would give these to all of my DPS heroes. I mean, all of them. If you have one or two, that's fine. Just give it to them, and yeah, don't need to farm those. So only if you're hitting a roadblock. The other one that is really good early on for the heroes that have above 2000 attack would be Ancestral Teachings. And this one should be used even afterwards, and all of them should be kept, so no pieces of them should be sold ever. I mean, until you can upgrade 3 to the max, let's say. Because this one scales percentage wise, and it gets better and better as your heroes get stronger. So this one is amazing. Keep every piece of them, and try using them on your heroes. But be wary, because you need to have one hero one tile away for this artifact to have an effect. So it does have a condition, and luckily when it gets to level 5, then the requirement is 2 tiles away. So when the fights get tougher and the map more spread out, you will still be able to get benefits of this. And additionally, this is a really good artifact for Dolores, because she needs her attack to be boosted, because you want to boost your units the highest attack possible, and this is one of the best artifacts for her, depending on a situation, of course. See if we'll look here, there is really nice one more really nice artifact that seems to be not in the pool of the first legendary ones. It's in a pool of the second one, and that is Spirit Horn, and that's the one that you will be using on the Dolores if you're using her in Artifact Material Raid, because you are going without, I mean, on the stage 18 where you're done with all the progress, when you're on farm, and you would be using Spirit Horn, so you can increase Dolores rage, because at that point you're not using a healer, so just a tank or a DPS tanking, and trying to kill the Salazar as soon as possible. So this is really good as well for Dolores, but that's... So what I wanted to say additionally is how the game is made. It is so that the attack is counted first. So suggestion would be crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, everything else come, far second, and the first priority would be always attack for all the DPS heroes, and then that's why these attack artifacts are really valuable. Other than that, we have a few additional interesting artifacts as well. We have this one, Lucky Legacy. So if you're using Narvi, which is an amazing hero for progress, you can wait for her, like placing her 20 times and hoping for this proc to occur, and then you get double the cost, so you can spawn one more hero or spawn hero faster. And yeah, it's for progress, it's really nice item to have. Additionally, for healers, Nynaeve's Mercy is really nice as well. The Watchguard's Ambition is a really nice additional artifact that heroes who have proc on hit could utilize. And what else do we have nice here? So this one is really nice. So anything that gives attack is really good on the DPS hero. So just keep in mind, attack is really good. So this one is really good, but for this one you can either get attack or attack speed. So you want to retry until you get on your mage attack and not attack speed, because attack speed is basically useless. I mean, it gives a bit of damage, but yeah. And additional Idril's Gaze is really nice. If you have a lot of hits per second, this one can be really good because it ignores defense. So the higher you go, there's like breaking points of defense. So 30% if you shave off of enemy's defense, then you're Gucci and you're gonna be doing full attack, let's say. And another interesting one is Nightmare Samara, which restores rage for every attack. So you put this on the heroes that are there just to, you know, use ultimates. So you can freeze more, or you can you know, boost or heal more, do protection, stuff like that, you know. That is really nice for you to buff in that way. And then when you get to the stage 18, then you can see all the special ones for the, you know, mythical artifacts. Like Scarlet Hunt is really nice, but if you can see here, it doesn't give attack, but this is really good for Salazar, for example, because he's applying the bleed, and additionally he has really high attack stat, so he has 6,500. So with him it's really easy to get over the attack threshold, so you can use this one efficiently. And if you'd like any additional info and deep dive into this, my bucket has a really nice video on it, so I would highly suggest to look at there. He did really good research into that, and testing and everything else. So yeah, it was highly informative video that you can check out. So that'll be all. Tomorrow we are going to do the video on the stages 13 through 18, and to see how we can maximize and tank with only in the end only with a fighter and 2 additional fighters, and with Dolores to boost. And that would be pretty fast and easy way to clear. And additionally, in that way you don't need to use the auto runs, you can just farm them manually because it's pretty easy. And if you have someone like Arrogance who can take additional tiles, you don't need to worry when you place your fighter. You can place it whenever, and then because you don't need to look into your fighter fighting 2 lanes at the same time. So yeah, for that come tomorrow, and then we'll carry on. And just remember, in the end, don't when we collect them all, please keep some red crystals. We still need to play the game, and don't spend them all on summoning. Okay, cheers guys, have a good one, bye bye.